So this is a pre-work to the whole discussion of the salary talk. How do you negotiate your salary? It's actually a topic that a lot of people have a lot of shame around, that they feel uncomfortable talking about money. We have a lot of stories often from our parents about how they were talking about money, but generally how people discuss this topic that just makes us feel very often very uncomfortable. So I would like us to get to the point where you can have a normally conversation on this topic, because trust me, I have had so many job interviews where the people are fantastic, and the moment we get to the salary, no matter how confident they felt the whole time and so on, they just feel so uncomfortable and it just gets so awkward. So when I said that this is going to be a pre-work, let's first, before we get to the point of view where you know how much money to ask for, we will have to understand something. You do not exchange your time for money. This is not what you are paid to do. I know it may sound like it, because on a job interview, they might ask you about your salary rate, about your hourly rate, or about your monthly or annual salary expectation. So it might sound that you're just exchanging time for money, but it's not really what it is. Apart from your time that you're exchanging, you are also exchanging all of your experience, your network, your skill set, whether it is a hard skill or soft skill, your energy as a person, all that you are bringing to the table the whole package, depending on what you actually can deliver. So it makes complete sense that even though you might be doing the same job as somebody else, if you have 5 more years of experience of doing the job, it makes complete sense that you would ask for more money, right? You can see there is nowhere written that for this job, for this exact task, everyone in the world is going to receive this amount of money. And it's so interesting how, it's not only the difference between men and women. Sometimes it can be in certain minorities, or depending on location, where you're located, what country you're applying for a job in. It's so interesting how really between different groups of people do have these assumptions. We want to drop these assumptions. And I think I wouldn't become so aware about these assumptions if I personally wasn't a recruiter who would be having several job interviews with like several people for the same position in the same company. That really kind of like breaks you out of that assumption mode. And it would so often happen that you suddenly see so much of what people assume. But the problem is that what they assume, they are sure that that's how it is, that that's right. And then it's so funny how, in one day you can have 3 interviews for the same position with different people. And when you get to the salary, they almost tell you the identical stuff, just with different numbers. And somebody can tell you, well, I'm going to be saying random numbers just so that you get an idea about the differences. I'm asking for 40K because, that's how it is that's how the industry works. So this is the money that everybody gets for the job. So I'm asking for 40K. I'm gonna have a different person telling you like, well, this is the value that I bring. So yeah, I'm asking for 70K because that's how it is, right? Like this is the amount. And then you're gonna have another person with same experience, maybe lower experience, who's gonna tell you like, I'm asking for 100K. Nothing. And they're just gonna say again, like this is gonna be assumption. And especially when they all tell you this is how it is. Who said that? Who said that? Just think about right now, your past interviews, maybe something that you've already gone through recently, if you are right now actively searching, if you already had some interviews, or whatever it is, right? Think of how much money you would ask for, and then think of why. Why would you ask this amount? Just question yourself. I'm not telling you that this is the wrong number or the right number. Just question, how did you came up with that? I will guide you in the next videos about how to actually come up with your number, because your number is going to be unique specifically for you. again, even for your industry, for the value that you deliver. But first, think about what your assumptions are about what is possible. And then also take a piece of paper and a pen and start writing down what is the whole package of the value? What do you bring to the table? We will want to have it written down because then once you write it down and once you know how you can actually, once you be able to put it into words, which you bring, you can then use these examples to negotiate a higher package if you need to, if you want to, if you will get to the place where they will offer you less than you expected and you want to negotiate a higher package, you will have the examples in your back pocket. So please pause this right now, don't continue to the next lessons, take a little bit of time and actually do this work because it's going to potentially be life-changing for you.